afternoon. I hope you're all well. I've just been told I've got to practice more with my tarot. I love Oracle. I do a lot of Oracle readings. I'm very happy. I do like the Lightseers tarot, so I do like them. And I'm going to do a light workers illumination spread. So we're going to do that because we're 2 days past our 18th portal. 18th of May portal, and we're going to see what it is that our illumination is going to be all about. So we're going to be asking Spirit. I'm going to just do that again for a grounding, shadow seer, and an illumination card. So Spirit, first and foremost, what I would like from you, please, if you would be so kind to guide me on this one. We're going to do a light worker illumination spread so that we can think about what it is that we need to, first of all, where am I right now? Second of all, what shadows need to be cleared before the situation can be resolved? So you might have some sort of situation. So this is for you. If you're thinking about something, what is it that some sort of shadow, so a blockage in some way. And then the illumination, going upwards. We are thinking about this card representing energy needed for the best possible outcome. So Spirit, where are we right now? One card, please. One card. Okay, we have we've got two cards. We have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups together. So I'm going to leave them there, but they're both in reverse. Okay, so just bear with me on this one. Then we're going to ask for two. The Page of Cups has come out. This is number 2, and this is illumination, represents energy needed for the best possible outcome. And we have the Eight of Wands. So we're getting twos at the minute. So let's ask finally then for, sorry, that's our shadow side. And let's ask for our illumination. Illumination, where are we going? What's happening? Light worker illumination. 2 cards, please, Spirit. You've given me 2, 2. Now let's have another 2. Go on. 2, 2, 2. That's very powerful. 2, 2, 2. What does that mean? That's balance, duality. It's work, isn't it? Number 2. Okay, 2 cards, please, Spirit. Otherwise, I'll be just taking them from the pack. But I do like them when they actually jump out at me. So we will ask Spirit for those 2 cards. They're making us really, there's 1. It's not 2 together now. One more, please, Spirit. We may as well, or maybe we've only got the 1. What was that just literally? Oh, it was cards. Could you see them fly behind me then from the wind? Really weird that was, actually. I'm going to have to pick those cards up. When Spirit does that and throws cards at my on my floor, it's kind of like you've got to pick it up. All right, we've got, oh my goodness, we've got 4. So I don't know what that actually means, and a 5. So we're going with it. We're going with it. This is going to be a bigger reading than I possibly even imagined. We're going with it, Spirit. We're going with it. I know you're guiding me. No, that's all. They're all over the floor. I'm not going to worry about them. Right. Okay. So here we go. Let's have a little look. Let's look at, first of all, in position number 1, which is the middle of the table, we have the Queen of Cups. There she is, beautiful Queen of Cups, but she is in reverse. So that is very important because that's the shadow side, isn't it? And this is the shadow seer. So they've given us 2 cards in the shadow seer position. But I want you to take note of her because she really is, she's got her hands up. She's sitting in that sort of cycle feel. She's like something she's ready to receive. I love the Queen of Cups. She's got such a beautiful, calm, relaxed picture on her face, isn't she? And she's got this beautiful crown that's above her crown chakra. It's like the crown. Anyway, there she is in reverse, and next to her is the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Cups in an upright is you walking away from something, isn't it? This person walking away from the Eight of Cups. So it's interesting how the Queen of Cups has one sort of cup in front of her. There it is there. And this card has the Eight of Cups, and there is one cup here in the picture. And both of them are in the reverse. So I'm reading that to you right now. So, and both of them are cups, and cups is all about emotion. Oh, I've just had a big energy push, so this is important. Let's have a little look. Queen of Cups first, please, Spirit. So the Shadow Seer, controlling or suppressing emotions, feeling insecure, a need to listen more, irrationality, emotional blackmail, being melodramatic, an opportunity to be responsible for your own emotions. In shadow, this card can indicate that you're out of touch with your emotions or that you are suppressing your feelings while refusing to see the obvious. If you feel any insecurities around openly connecting with others, grow into a better partner by vulnerably sharing your own tender heart. Okay. And the Eight of Cups is all about walking away, but it's in reverse as well. So walking away and then regretting your choice, feeling stuck in your current reality, fears that block your momentum, escapism and avoidance. Go away. So, shadow of this card, let me just read. Through your disillusioned heart, you may require some TLC. You can realign your path by shedding outgrown expectations, hopes, people, ideas, beliefs, guilt, or ways of being. If you find yourself exhausted or confused or jumping from one thing to another, know that you're entering a mystical period of intense shifting and that releasing old stories will help you to travel lightly. So go in the direction of epic dreams, happiness, and greater meaning. All right. Very, very emotional. So I'm hoping these two together are really pointing out the fact that you are missing signs, possibly. You're not opening yourself up. Perhaps it is a bit about emotional blackmail. So, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to give you anything I'm hearing. And the sort of walking away kind of feel, but then regretting it and wishing you had actually stood up for yourself, said what you needed to say, that type of thing. So that's where we are with the shadow seer, with the grounding. So where am I right now? Now we're going to look at our shadow seer, number 2. And number 2, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse. There he is there. And look, again, the cups. There's the cup. You're kind of waiting for something to come down. It's in reverse. All right. So let's have a little read of that. And that's your shadow seer. And then the Eight of Wands. We all know Eight of Wands is all about movement. So movement. Wands is movement, isn't it? Direction, movement. Interesting. And it's interesting, the Eight of Wands comes underneath this person walking away. All right. But because it's in reverse, it's kind of a regretful walk away. Slam the door, not say anything, that type of energy I'm feeling. And the Eight of Wands is underneath that. So they're all about movement. Okay. But the shadow seer side of those. So let's have a look. Page of Cups. Back to our cups. Page of Cups. There he is. Missing the signs, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, and blocked creativity. So allow your emotions to follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Play a little more. Do something silly. Stay curious about how any of your feelings of wonder and awe, and allow your sensitive dreamer to dream. So you don't need to miss your signs. Okay, open yourself up. Don't be so serious about everything. Maybe seeing things from a different perspective, especially as you're sitting in that emotional vulnerability right now, where you're not really being vulnerable to the person that needs you to be vulnerable. Maybe you're not speaking the truth about something, whatever it might be. Okay, you take what resonates. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is movement. And that is instability, unfocused energy, lack of direction. In the upright, of course, it is upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news. All right, so it's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. I love that, actually. That is so good, because it's almost like this was number 2 in this stack. I can just show you. Look, can you see? There it is here. So this was 1, this is 2, and then we'll go up to 3 over here. So that is really nice to think of, that we've sort of gone to this point now where the next time we're going to really consider is upward movement, upward. Okay, my flowers keep flying off the windowsill as well. And at the top, instead of 2 cards, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And 5 is all about transformation, I hear you say. Absolutely right. And this is illumination. Place in the lightseer position. This card represents the energy needed for the best possible outcome. So this is all good. All good. And I'm going to read all the good signs to you. So first of all, we have our devil, and he is in reverse, but I've got to read the lightseers side of things. So we're going to do that. Oh, where is he? Number 15. The light's the devil. Vices, the grip of addiction, a need for liberation, delving into your shadow self, being trapped in your own stories. When we release that freedom of addiction and circumstance, we can go ahead. We can then release all which is healthy and necessary. So you have to go through the shadow aspect in order to feel that release to go forward. Okay, beautiful. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. Because out of darkness, you go into light. The devil is a nudge to delve into your own shadows. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to either fall fully into the darkness or to work on healing your own relationship with your beautiful heart. Remember that addictions don't necessarily look scary and demonic until they do. Seek liberation from the bindings that are keeping you trapped and untether yourself in darkness. So these bindings could simply be the fact that you are not speaking your truth. You're not opening up to your vulnerability. You're emotional. There's an emotional blockage in some way, which causes this separation all the time, this walking away, this not communicating, I'm being told. Next to the devil is the world card, beautiful world card. And world card is often symbolized as completion. And we've had those cards earlier on. I did a reading and it was all about you all ending a cycle. The angel card told us so. So you're ending that cycle now. 21. Completion, joy, wholeness, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness. You could be literally traveling the world. Oh, fantastic. So I accept this gift of completion and ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. I want you to say that to yourself. And honestly, in the spread, this is down, that is up. So the world card being the one that is above the Queen of Cups on this table really shows that you can overcome this emotional blockage just by communicating, just by putting aside a difference or seeing things from a higher perspective, so that you can overcome an emotional blockage. You can stop walking away without actually solving a problem. The Sun card is on the table. Beautiful Sun card. Absolutely beautiful. And that's a yes card. I mean, these are major arcana cards above your Queen of Cups and your Eight of Cups. Actually, there's three major arcana cards at this top level. Illumination. So you're doing the work. You've just got a little blockage in some way that you need to overcome. All right. So if you're feeling that, it's because that portal is calling you. It's something about you not really accepting that you are on this journey in the fullest situation. Possibly you're still maybe holding on to something that's keeping you a little bit stuck, a behavior, a pattern, a trigger you've not quite learned that lesson from. That happens, and that's what I feel is in this middle of these cards right now. So the sun, I am whole, I am more than enough, I shine like the sun when I am happy. This is joy, inspiration, success, abundance. You're manifesting your dreams. Inner beauty, a yes card. This card is reassurance, a reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos. And it may be time to deal with any feelings of inadequacy or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. Perhaps that's literally what it is. Literally, Queen of Cups in reverse. Where's your confidence in you? How much do you love you? And you know what? I'll share a little story with you. I don't know why I am, but you know, the thought of sort of putting on a bikini and going on the beach, and you know, you just sort of look down and you think, oh, but actually, so what? You've got to love yourself, haven't you? And it's all of us do it as women. I mean, I'm sure men do the same thing. They kind of look in the mirror and go, oh. And as we get older, we've got to really work on that self-worth, haven't we? And that can be really affecting some sort of communication blockage, which is quite important to understand. I read actually in my soul contract book a story. They talked about a situation of a woman that her husband would say to her, I love you, I think you're beautiful. And she'd say, you don't have to say that. And he was like, yeah, but I do because I want to. No, I know you're biased. You're deflecting it away from. And he once turned around to her and he said, well, why do you do that? Why are you saying that when I want to tell you, because I do feel that? And then she realized, actually, she's not responding in the way that she needs to respond. She's not accepting it as his karma, his niceness, and allowing him to have that niceness back. She's not opening herself to think, wow, he genuinely does love me. Why do I not love me? What is it that I am stopping? And maybe it's something as simple as that, a conversation with a friend, whatever it might be. And a lot of people find it, I used to find it very difficult to accept a compliment. And now when somebody compliments me, thank you. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Thank you. I really accept that because I really do. I know I deserve to hear that. And I'm very grateful for it. So thank you. You know, that is how I am now. Before I was like, what do they want? Why are they complimenting? What's the story? Because I was in such a different state of mind. I was in a very negative place. I had no self-worth. It was knocked out of me. So really, you've got to go back to what am I stopping here in the middle of this table right now? I'm a light worker. I need to find my soul purpose. I'm banging on about this. I don't know why, but somebody maybe who's watching might like to hear this. So the Three of Wands, look at you looking in the distance, knowing that your happiness and your ship and your wishes and your dreams, your miracles, your blessings, all coming in. You're just waiting. You're being patient, my darling. And that's really good, actually. Really lovely to be patient and know I'm ready to surf those waves when they come in. I can overcome anything. Energy manifested, waiting for the results of those efforts, finally understanding your ambitions, continuous improvement and moving in the right direction. Progress, upwards, we're going. That portal on Sunday, pushing you, that energy pushing you. Come on, let's do this together. I've had to do that myself, honestly, but my little middle of the table here story kind of happened on Saturday for me. It was an epiphany. There's something dropped out and I went, oh my goodness me, you're right. Sunday, it was like tears, and I knew, and it was fine, and since then, there's no stopping me. I feel fantastic. I feel free. I feel ready and energized, and it's important to feel that. Okay. Now we do have the Two of Swords next to our Three of Wands, and I will read this. Two of Swords. A crossroads, making a difficult choice, choosing the best route of action, memory and thought. Actually, let me just read a little bit more. I want to say what I'm hearing. You know the feeling of not knowing. It's time to make a choice. So like I said to you, you're being pushed along. They're saying to you, come on, you can do this. Just overcome this little blockage and this little story and whatever else it is. Accept that movement is here now. We can do this. And whoosh, we're away. We're setting sail. If your intuition has fallen unusually silent, it's asking you to trust yourself and your ability to discern and decide. Even in blindness, you already know the best way forward. And I kind of said, if you probably heard in the very beginning, I was like, well, I don't know why I'm being told to do this tarot. I'm not a big tarot reader. I love Oracle, but tarot is still for me. I love these tarot cards, these lightseer cards, though, I have to say. And that's what they set me down on the table to do. Throat chakra. A bit of a clearing there. Have faith that the universe is serving you the right experience. At the crossroads of duality, your analysis and overthinking will just get you buried in the quicksand.